so delicious. It's hot, hot.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Guilty Pleasure 2000 songs. For this list, we're taking a look at tracks released between 2000 and 2009 that we love, despite the fact that many people consider them weird, irritating, or straight up bad. What's your favorite Guilty Pleasure song? Let us know in the comments.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
My life's been trouble.
Number 10, 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
If you've never sung 1,000 Miles at the top of your lungs while cruising in your BMW convertible with your besties, you've yet to truly live. This Vanessa Carlton track is by no means a bad song. It peaked at number 5 on the US Billboard Hot 100 in 2002 and was nominated for 3 Grammy Awards.
If I could fall into the sky.
One award the song did win was in VH1's Can't Get You Out of My Head category. And therein lies the issue. 1,000 Miles was inescapable when it was initially released, causing many to quickly grow tired of it. Today, the song is nostalgia incarnate, but in the early 2000s, many of us would have been quick to turn off the radio when it inevitably came on. Number 9, Stars Are Blind, Paris Hilton.
I don't mind spending some time.
This delightful piece of reggae fusion was Paris Hilton's attempt to break into the pop music scene in the mid-2000s. And honestly, if she'd released it under a pseudonym, it probably would have reached number 1 on the Billboard charts. The song received positive reviews from critics and debuted at number 18 on the charts, but many were unable to divorce the reality TV star's antics from her music.
Even though the stars are blind, if you show me real love, baby, I'll show you mine.
Which is a shame because Stars Are Blind is actually quite good. Perhaps Ernest Baker, in Complex's list of the 50 awesome guilty pleasure songs we're ashamed to like but not really, said it best when he wrote Stars Are Blind was a flash in the pan. A fluke, but an incredible one. We'll never get something like this from Paris Hilton again.
Even though the guys are crazy.
Number 8, Toxic, Britney Spears.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning.
Many have a special place in their hearts for this Britney Spears track, and we think it has something to do with the fact that it was pretty much the last mega single she released prior to her now infamous stretch of controversial behavior. Toxic is a banger, plain and simple. It's the kind of track that gets everyone on the dance floor regardless of whether they're a Britney fan or not.
With that taste of your lips, I'm alright. You're toxic, I'm slipping away.
While some may discount it as just another in a long line of pop tracks that all sound identical, anyone who lived through the 2000s knows that Toxic is special. And when it comes to the music video, we wouldn't be surprised to learn that stewardess applications reached an all-time following its release. Number 7, Fergalicious, Fergie featuring will.i.am.
Fergalicious definition, make them boys go loco.
Fergie's debut solo album, The Duchess, featured no shortage of stellar tracks. From London Bridge to Glamorous, the former Black Eyed Peas simultaneously tore up the charts and impressed critics with her catchy lyrics and top-notch musical production. However, few could argue that it was Fergalicious that put the album over the top.
So delicious.
The electronic dance track features a beat that just won't quit, and lyrics that are fun, playful, and a joy to sing along to. Similar to 1,000 Miles, Fergalicious was a victim of its own success, with many simply getting fed up of hearing it everywhere they went. Still, we dare you to keep your head from bobbing along to its captivating beat the next time you hear it.
To the D, to the E, to the.
Number 6, Pop, NSYNC.
What's the deal with this pop life and when is it gonna fade out?
This is by no means NSYNC's most popular song. In fact, we doubt it would crack most people's top 5. It was released 1 year before their hiatus, still waiting for that to end, and is often overshadowed by hits from earlier in their career. Still, you'd be hard-pressed to argue that Pop is less catchy than I Want You Back or Bye Bye Bye. Maybe the title was too on the nose for one of the most popular pop groups in the world, or perhaps people were beginning to grow tired of boy bands altogether. Whatever the reason, Pop doesn't get the love it truly deserves, and will forever fall into the guilty pleasure category as opposed to the iconic category. Number 5. He Said, She Said, Ashley Tisdale.
Boy, walking the spot, he's so fresh, yeah. He got what he needs, impressing.
The High School Musical film series made stars out of a number of its actors, and at the pinnacle of the franchise's success, Ashley Tisdale released He Said, She Said. The song might have only peaked at number 58 on the Billboard Hot 100, but it was pretty much unavoidable.
He said, girl, you're winning. She said, boy, where you been?
Unfortunately for the up-and-coming artist, it wasn't exactly beloved by music critics, with one quipping that it, quote, fails to capitalize on Tisdale's on-screen charisma. Still, it's hard to deny the song's addictive qualities. It was once the quintessential dance track for girls between the ages of 12 and 21, and now those same girls can't quite resist turning up the speaker whenever they hear it. Okay, us too.
We don't need no more that he said, she said.
Number 4, So Yesterday, Hilary Duff.
Change your life if you wanna. You could change your clothes if you wanna.
Here we have another 2000s actress who decided to capitalize on her small screen fame in order to kickstart a music career. Hilary Duff's transition from Lizzie McGuire to full-fledged pop star can be attributed to this song. So Yesterday was the lead single off of Duff's sophomore album Metamorphosis, and it proved to many of the doubters that Duff was not just another wannabe pop princess.
So yesterday, I'm just a bird that's already flown away.
Is the song high art deserving of a Grammy? No. Is it inspiring, catchy, and emblematic of the pop scene at the time? You better believe it. So Yesterday is not how we'd categorize this song when it comes to whether or not we're still banging it in our cars.
Haven't you heard that I'm gonna be okay?
Number 3, Bootylicious, Destiny's Child.
Kelly, can you handle this? Michelle, can you handle this? Beyonce, can you handle this?
Of all the songs on our list, Bootylicious is the only one sung by someone who is more popular today than they were in the 2000s. No disrespect to Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams, but we all know that Beyonce was the star of the show even then.
I don't think you're ready for this, Kelly. I don't think you're ready for this, Kelly.
Bootylicious straight up slaps. You can play it in the club, you can play it in the car, you can play it while you're getting ready with the girls. It's one of Destiny's Child's most versatile tracks. A chart-topping banger everyone can get on board with. This song will live rent-free on our playlist till the end of time.
I don't think you're ready for this.
My body too bootylicious for you, baby.
Number 2, Girlfriend, Avril Lavigne. One of the keys to the pop-punk revival of the late 90s and early 2000s was Avril Lavigne's debut album Let Go. However, Lavigne was fully in the mainstream by the time she released Girlfriend in 2007. As such, the song is rarely discussed with the same reverence of her earlier work. Still, we'd argue that Girlfriend is one of the Canadian artist's best tracks. Thanks to its ridiculously catchy beat and easy-to-digest lyrics, the song reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, but has been mostly forgotten since, which is a shame because Girlfriend is awesome. We have zero issue bumping to this song on our headphones, and neither should you. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Bad Day, Daniel Powter. We've all needed this song at one point or another.
Cause you had a bad day, you take everyone down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around.
Over, Lindsay Lohan. Oh, what might have been.
I can't live without you, can't breathe without you, I'm dreaming about you.
Tik Tok, Kesha. Admit it, you still love this song.
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up.
Who Let the Dogs Out, Baha Men. So bad, it's good.
Who let the dogs out?
Beautiful Girls, Sean Kingston. Remember when this song was literally everywhere?
You're way too beautiful, girl.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, potential breakup song, Ally and AJ.
It took too long, it took too long, it took too long for you to call back.
If the definition of a guilty pleasure song is that it's a piece of media that someone enjoys but would be embarrassed by if other people found out about it, potential breakup song more than fits the bill. It's got all the right ingredients. It's sung by the mostly forgotten sibling duo of Ally and AJ. It's got a catchy but admittedly outdated beat. It's got angsty lyrics that only teenagers can relate to, and it was released in the 2000s, a decade most would agree is not the golden age of music. We love this song to pieces, but you wouldn't catch us playing it in the car with the windows rolled down.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.